Right, okay, so I'm using here, it's some tops from the Wool Circle, and it is the Whiteface Woodland top, and I have separated off. It was a thicker section from that, and I've separated just a little strip, and I've got on this bobbin, I've got some commercial yarn as a leader. So the leader is what ties around the bobbin and comes through on the flyer, and we attach our fibre to. Now this yarn, this fibre, sorry, is really good because it does have a bit of bite to it. If you're a beginner, something very, very sort of smooth and a little bit slippy, so say like merino, that might be a bit of a challenge for you because it's slippy. Plant fibres are the same. If you're using like banana fibre or soybean fibre, something like that, or a silk, that might give you a little bit of a challenge. It's not wrong to do that, but if you are a beginner, you might find something with a bit of bite a little bit better. So Whiteface Woodland is great for that. Cheviot, really good. Blueface Leicester, something like that is lovely. Sometimes on our workshops we've used Gotland, stuff like that, a little bit too slippy for beginners. So I've got here, I've got some little fibres at the end there. Now there's two different ways of doing this. You can hold the fibre, two different ways of doing this. So I can hold the leader there and just allow the fibres to sort of jump on, and it's almost like they want to do that. Now, because this is a commercial yarn, you will need a little bit more twist on that. It's much easier to attach to fibre rather than a commercial yarn. I can't see, you know, I can't see what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, it's fine, put them on. I don't think it should be too bad.
Oh, it's all right, actually, I thought it wasn't. Okay, so that's one way of joining on. The other way is lay some of those little fibres along the leader there, hold it back and then draft forward. Now because of the glare, I'm trying to draft here without my glasses on. So I hope this is working out okay. So once you've attached, whichever way you want to do it, we want to have a nice consistent yarn. And the thing we find with beginners, a lot of the time, I mean, super panicky the whole time. We try and say, calm down, try not to overthink it. What you want is to be watching in between your hands, not here. And then you're in control of how you're drafting. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a short forward draft there. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on because I can't see. Right, okay, so I've got my fibre there and I'm just drafting out from the top of the fibre the same amount each time, and I'm doing a tiny amount really. It's just like ½ an inch. Just take my time. And if you watch in between your hands and you just draft out the same amount each time, that will sort itself out. You won't even have to think about it. Now, because it takes a little bit of concentration to be able to treadle and draft at the same time, that can be a bit of a challenge, and you don't want to be treadling really fast. So it's a bit of a knack, and it's going to take practice to be able to slow that treadling down to the same speed that your hands are drafting. So that's what I would say to you. Think of this as a sort of like a triangle really, and draft off the top of that triangle and pull out the same amount each time and just do little drafts, and then you're in control. If you are drafting, if you're sliding your pinch right into the fibres like this and pulling it really far, you're going to get that thick and thin effect, and that's obviously not what you want. So if that's what's happening, then you're probably drafting, taking your pinch just a little bit too far into your fibres, and if you just draft off the top, that will help you be more consistent.